this short video, I'm going to talk about another AI feature that we have in Power Apps named AI Builder. That we are going to build a new sentiment analysis for our email. So here, as you see, you should have an AI Builder environment, and it should be a premium feature to use it. So go to the AI Builder, build, and under that we have a sentiment analysis. So sentiment analysis is used about help you to understand what people feel and experience about your products, about your company, and you can analyze their sentence to know that are they positive or negative regarding your products. So that's a really interesting one. I'm going to show you that how you can analyze the email that actually come from one of your customer, and then how you can analyze it. So here there are some best practice that we need to consider. First of all, if you're using the large text, so there's a like kind of the one page text from your customer or from actually the email, just make sure to analyze each sentence by sentence. This has happened because sometimes we're going to put a comments or write a sentence. Some of the sentences are positive, some of them are negative. So if you just consider the overall of the text, it doesn't bring that much to you. Most of the people, they just don't write just all positive or all negative. All of the comments is a combination of the positive and negative comments. So just focus on the overall document sentiment score. Couldn't give you that much idea. The second thing is that just use one language. So if the text is English, or it shouldn't be a combination of other language or Chinese, English, or the Dutch. So it should be just one language. For now, we can use the sentiment analysis inside Microsoft Flow. So you can click here and navigate you to the Microsoft Flow environment. So just make sure you are in the same environment. For this scenario, because we didn't create anything, maybe not that much impact, but sometimes happen we create something in AI Builder inside Power Apps and it will be impact. So it should be in the same environment. So here I'm going to use the solution. So same as the other AI Builder, we need a CDS. So I need to go to the solution, and under the solution, I already created AI Builder with a CDS environment. So I'm going to actually do that. So I'm going to create a new flow, and under the flow I'm going to search for Outlook, so outlook.com, and I said that when a new email arrives, so when a new email arrives, I need to sign in. Sorry, I mean that the Office 365, when a new come, and you can put a filter. So I put the filter hotel. That means that when the new email arrives in my inbox with the subject filter of hotel. So now I'm going to next step. I'm going to use the predict as run in the CDS, and it helps you to actually to apply the AI Builder function through that. So the predict is a premium feature. For this model, there are some pre-built or predefined AI model. I didn't create any of them. When you set up your AI Builder, you will access them. So here we are going to use the sentiment analysis over here. When you click on that, about a month ago, we just have a request payload that we need to write some JSON code here, but now they change it. So you just provide the language and also the text that is body preview, and also you need to put a name. So sentiment, email sentiment analysis. So it's all good. I just save it. Now I'm going to actually, before I'm going to the next step that is about creating a file inside OneDrive, I'm going to test it to see that what I get from the predict. So to test it, I need to send the email to my email address that is actually Leila@radakat.com. So I have a sample email, a sample hotel comments here. So I just copy, and I'm going to send the email to myself, and I put the name. So it's going to Leila@radakat with a hotel one, if I write, yep, hotel. So with the subject of the hotel comments and this one. So you can just don't put that one. So I'm going to send that one. But before that, I need to click on the test. So I'm going to say I performed the trigger myself. So I'm going to send the email now. So the email has sent. So I'll see that what's happened through the sentiment analysis. It said that it take a few moments. So it actually is, you see that your flow is successfully run. And if you look at the output of the predict, we should see something over here. So you will see that we have the result, we have the global sentiment, we have the body, and also we should have a sentence level for the each sentence is actually is provide from which location to look to other location, and what is the sentiment is neutral or not. So this is really good. So that means that if I get the value of the sentiment from the sentence, I can reach the each sentence sentiment, and also through the global one I have access to the whole document sentiment analysis. So I'm going to actually back to the edit mode and going to the new steps, and I'm going to access to the OneDrive for business. So just make sure that you are in a one. So I'm going to create a file over there. That's at Radacat. I'm going to put a file under root, and I'm going to create a file name for that. So I'm going to use the function concat for that. So there's a concat function. I'm going to create a put a date and time for that file. So I use the UTC now function, and also I'm going to set the file type is text. So that's a file name. For the file content, I'm going to actually again use the concat one. And for the concat, as actually I'm able to go to the dynamic concat, and you can see all of the element that we have here. So if you remember, we have a sentence that was the each sentence by sentence. So this is the one going to the end. It's a bit tricky to write here, but it still is possible. So I'm going to write that one and also the global sentiment. So just that and click on that, and this is done. So now I'm going to analyze and send again a new one, or simply I use the one that I have. However, I need to open my OneDrive for that purpose. So I'm going to open my OneDrive for business here. So this is my OneDrive. I'm going to test it. I'm going to use the previous one that I'm already tested. So let's see that what's happened. So I click on the test. The flow is going to run. So it's very getting fast. Now I'm going to check my OneDrive to see that is okay. So you will see that it's already created one over there with this name, this is size, and we see that what is actually going on. So I'm just going to the OneDrive. So as you see here, a new file a few seconds ago is created. I'm going to open it. So as you see here, it actually has some information. I just copy the file, just Control C and open it into the notepad here. So as you see here, this is actually the one. So for the first sentence from offset number 3 to 22, actually you can see the sentiment for that. So that's a negative or positive and everything through that. And also at the end, it also give you the overall one, which is actually great. So you see that how you can analyze this file. This file is on OneDrive, and you can use Power BI to analyze the file over here. So this is really actually interesting one. So you can use it and store back the data, not just to the OneDrive. You can actually use it other ones, so you can use SQL or other things, so back it to the SQL, or again email it, or the SharePoint, or other location. Hope you enjoy this one. I'm going also to show you in the next videos other changes that we have and other possibilities in AI builder. Thanks so much for watching this video. I will looking forward to the other feature.